What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Second Street Marvel. I'm your host, Trinity. Thank you all so much for being here today. It's New Comic Book Wednesday, and what does that mean? That's right, new comic books are being released at your local comic book shop today, and here I am in my local comic book shop, Bases, Cards, and Comics, right here in Lancaster, California. And if you don't know what a comic book pull list is, well, there's not a video right up there right now where you can go and learn a little bit more about that, but there will be later as soon as this isn't live, and I'll make sure I get some cards and everything on there for you to check out. And I apologize if you were here just a minute ago. I tried to start this live stream and something was a little bit messed up, but yeah, anyway, I got it all sorted now. So I hope you're all having a very good day. Like I said, I am here in my local comic book shop, and today I'm going to be presenting you all with a live version of my comic book pull list. And the first one on my comic book pull list, starting off with Marvel, is going to be Marauders issue number 9. Guys, I've already dropped my review on this book here on the channel already. You guys should make sure that you go and check it out. Issue number 9 here of Marauders. I really did enjoy this issue. Some very cool things happening in this particular issue. Now, I will say that the one thing I didn't like about this book was some of the art in this book, some inconsistencies, things that I think, I think honestly myself, I think could be better. But anyway, other than that, I've really liked Marauders issue number 9, and you guys know that Marauders has been one of my favorite series coming out of the Dawn of X titles here here on Marvel lately. Very good one. I suggest that you go and make sure that you check out that comic book review that I already dropped right here on the channel. Now, the next one I have here is Swordmaster issue number 9. Guys, once again, this has been a really good series, and I need to bring you guys some reviews on this series. I don't think I've done any of the reviews on it, but I've really enjoyed Swordmaster. Issue number 9 here looks to be good. I'm not sure how much longer I'm going to keep pulling this one, if I should or not. I don't know. Let me know down in the comments below. Have you guys read Swordmaster? If so, what are your thoughts on Swordmaster? Like I said, so far so good. I have no real complaints about Swordmaster and what's been going on in it thus far. Now, the next one I have here is Black Cat issue number 10. Guys, this one right here has been it's not one of the greatest books out there, but you know what, it's fun. I have fun reading this book. It's just got some kind of silly adventures and things going on here, and the last 2 issues have had where Black Cat has actually went to Madripoor. She runs into Logan there. That's why Wolverine's on the cover, and they kind of went on a little bit of a mission together. She helped Logan. Logan helped her. Everything kind of worked out, and I was kind of curious to read this and see how it tied into what's going on in Krakoa with just the mutants and how it ties into that with Logan being in here and everything. Black Angus Reviews, thank you so much for being here. I greatly appreciate it. And if you guys are here watching, make sure you smash that like button, right? There's a guy from YouTube right over here. They don't tell you this when you get monetized. There's a guy right over here telling me to make sure that I tell you to smash that like button. So make sure you do that. But Black Cat has been a pretty good series. I have really no complaints about it. Jed McKay doing a pretty decent job. Like I said, it's not like one of these ones that it's got high flying adventure or anything like that, but it has been actually a pretty decent read. Duda Reviews, thank you so much for being here. Chris from Chaos and Comics, thank you so much for being here. And Chris, make sure you stick to the end of the video where I'll talk more trash about you. Anyway, the next one and final one that I have on Marvel Comics this week is Savage Avengers issue number 11. Now, guys, I've got to say, I've really quite enjoyed Savage Avengers. I finally got caught up on the series. I was behind for a little while, and I've really enjoyed this book. Now, there has been some crossover into what's been going on with the X-Men and everything in here over, I think like issue number 0 and issue number 10 they had a little bit of crossover, but nothing too major. I've really enjoyed Savage Avengers. Again, basically Jerry Dugan has 2 books coming out this week. He had Marauders, and now he's got Savage Avengers issue number 11. Chris says, the ladies call me the Savage Avenger. Oh, yeah, I bet. I'm telling your wife, she's going to yell at you on stream again. Black Angus Review says, I'm about to make Mirka Andolfo a new comic, Mercy. Oh, okay, right. Yeah, I was going to say, I believe that just came out today, and we'll take a sweep through the store here in just a little while, guys, if you guys want to see that. Now that's all I have for my Marvel books. The next I'm going to move into here is DC, and we're starting with Justice League issue number 42. Guys, I've really enjoyed this run of Justice League. I only came onto this book because Robert Venditti is now writing this book, and he's the same writer who has been doing the current Hawkman series. He's done such a great job over there. I got into Hawkman by way of Comic Man Jake here on YouTube. You should definitely go check out his channel. He got me turned on to Hawkman. I enjoyed Robert Venditti's work. Been reading Justice League. The past 3 issues, well, I don't know. I haven't read this one. But 40 and 41 were pretty good. Can't wait to read issue number 42. Now, if you want to know more about the Justice League and any of the past issues, I'd suggest maybe you go check out my other good friend here, Joe's Geek Show here on YouTube as well. Go check out his channel. He's definitely been dropping some of those Justice League reviews. Now, that's all I have for my DC books this week. As I said, guys, I've really only been reading Justice League now, Hawkman, and Deceased Unkillables, which I believe is only a 3-issue mini-series. But let's see what else we got here. I am True Skills. Thank you so much for being here. I'm at work, safe to tell sexist jokes. Oh man, cracking me up. Superior Heroes Reviews. Thank you so much for being here. Sylvester and Angelus Draven. Thank you so much for being here. Now the next one I have here on my comic book pull list is on Boom Studios Comics. And guys, Boom Studios has been doing a really good job with their books here over this past year since I've really been paying attention to them. And this one right here is another #1. This is King of Nowhere, issue #1. This is on Boom Studios Comics, being written by W. Maxwell Prince, the same guy who has been writing the Ice Cream Man series. And I'm telling you guys, Ice Cream Man has been a great book. If you're not reading Ice Cream Man and you like horror, you need to get on that right now. I'll tell you, here at my local comic shop, they told me anybody that's put Ice Cream Man on their comic book pull list has not taken it off of their pull list. That's saying a lot. And also W. Maxwell Prince, he's very great at that horror style. This right here, I'm not sure if this is supposed to be a horror book. This one starts out with definitely some creepy things going on here. I could easily see this spinning into a horror title. The one difference I will say from this, what W. Maxwell Prince is writing in this compared to Ice Cream Man, is Ice Cream Man is very like one-shot issue, so you can read just one issue and be perfectly happy with it. You don't need anything before, anything after it. There is some crossover, just like little teasers and stuff here, but this one right here, I think he's going to be building this one up if it is going to be a horror tale, which I'm pretty sure that it is. This issue #1, guys, I've already read it. Really good issue. Just some weird things going on here, and the art in this book, it's probably not for everybody, but I like the art style in this book and everything, and how it's gonna all hopefully tie together. Definitely some really trippy things going on in this book. The next one I have here, and I know Chris is here from Chaos and Comics. I see him. He's gonna give me a hard time about this. I know he is. But I went ahead, I got it. Dude, I know what you're going to say. Join the Future, issue #1 on Aftershock Comics. Yeah, and the reason he's going to give me a hard time here, guys, is because Aftershock has been doing this thing right here with $4.99 on their issue #1s. It is kind of ridiculous. Sure, they give you a cardstock variant and all that kind of good stuff. Yeah. I don't know how I feel about this $4.99 thing. I will tell you, it seems like Marvel seems to do the same thing. So am I going to be any more mad at Aftershock than I am at Marvel? No. Is it necessary? No. Do I wish they wouldn't do it? Yes. But, you know, we're going to read this. We're going to see how it is. And we'll see if Chris is going to collect this on trade paperback when it comes out. And to be honest with you, that's what it seems like Aftershock does even more anyway, is concentrates a little bit more on their trade paperback. So, I don't know. I guess we'll see how this is. The next one I have here is on Oni Press. I've never read anything on Oni Press, but I've seen this. It sounded a little bit interesting. I don't know. I figured we'll give it a shot. But that's Dryad issue #1. I've never really read anything else on Oni Press or anything. I don't know what to expect. I don't know any of their books. I don't know anything. But this one right here seemed like it's kind of like a medieval, I don't know, maybe fantasy kind of tale you can see there. You know, it looks kind of somewhere maybe between Folklords, Once and Future, and, you know, somewhere around that, you know, maybe, God, what's the other one? Necromancer's Map. I'm expecting something like that. So we'll see how this one is. We'll see how that one is. I can't wait to get into that one. Now, the last one of my main books that I have here is on my favorite publisher, guys, and that's Vault Comics. That's Money Shot issue #5. Guys, I'm not sure if they're doing 6 issues on this or if it's just going to be 5 issues as the first story arc. If they're going to do another story arc, I'm guessing that they are. but I've really enjoyed Money Shot. It is a little more adult oriented. It's not for everybody, you know. It's got some of the people may not like some of the perverse things going on in here. Some of, you know, maybe the character interactions and stuff like that. Hey, there's things going on there that people might not like. But I myself have really enjoyed Money Shot. Very funny, very no, I wouldn't even say slapstick. Just very silly situations and things going on here. I really do like it, the crude humor and everything going on in this book. And I can't wait to read issue number 5 of Money Shot. But that's all I have for my main comic books. Now, these next ones I want to tell you about are some that I had them order in here. And I'm curious to check these out because it seems like there's this new publisher out there that has been just kind of up and coming. And it's called the Artists, Writers, and Artisans. It's AWA, but they got these things called Upshot. This AWA Upshot Now. This is issue number 0. This is like actually, it's like a $10 issue. It's got previews and things. It says in this issue, full black and white previews of the Resistance, Archangel 8, and what's the other one? Red Border. Some of these new books that they're coming out with. So I got this because I wanted to see how these books are. It seems like they kind of came out and started flooding the market with these things, which I wouldn't say. I guess flooding is kind of they're making a push trying to get this stuff out there. So I went ahead and picked this one up, and I actually have some of the other issues on my pull list for them to get in for me. Like I know I put Archangel 8 on my comic book pull list. And I also asked them to get in, I think Year Zero, I ordered that one, and even Hotel. This other one I asked them to order in for me as well because I'm curious about it. Michael Morisi is doing the Archangel 8, and I think Hotel was done by John Lees, who has actually been doing the Mountainhead series over on IDW Comics. I've been waiting to read issue number 4, IDW. Where's it at? Where's it at? That's that one. Then I've got this one right here, which is the Upshot Now issue number 1. This is January for March shipping product. So I guess we'll see how these are. Again, I don't. This one's not really listed what's in here. Says issue 1 of 6. I don't know. We'll see what's in these, but it looks like they're all like black and white previews of comic books that they have coming out, which is fine. I'm not sure if all their books are going to be black and white or not, but I figured I'd pick this thing up and give this thing a read and see how it is, and maybe I'll do some reviews on these things and let you guys know a little bit more about that. Now that was issue number 1. I'm not sure where issue number 2 of the Upshot Now is, but I also got this AWA Upshot Now, issue number 3 as well. Now this one has full issues of Year Zero number 2, which is being written by Benjamin Percy, who's been doing a great job. He did a good job on Wolverine issue number 1. He also did that Wolverine, was it the Long Night one that they did? And he's also been writing the other X series. Yeah, you know which one I'm talking about. But he's been doing very good. They've also got the Resistance 3, Archangel 3, Hotel number 3. So all these books that haven't even come out yet. You got full black and white previews. They haven't even come out yet. So that's the kind of the crazy thing going on here with these books. And that's from AWA Upshot. So I'm going to check these out, read them, see how they are, maybe talk about them on a stream here. If you guys have seen these in your local comic book shop, let me know. And if you've heard of AWA and these other books that they've got coming out, if you've previewed any of them, read any of them, let me know what you think about them down in the comments below. I'm thinking maybe AWA Upshot is one of those, maybe they're one of those publishers I need to reach out to and see if they can send me some PDFs, some digital copies or something like that so I can read and review some of their books. But I know that a lot of these writers, like Michael Morisi is one of those writers out there I've had contact with on Twitter. I know a lot of us comic book YouTubers had on Twitter, and he'll happily send you out digital copies of some of his books when he's looking for that for people to check out. So I've definitely done that with a couple of his books. Like last week, I think it was, I dropped a review and preview of one that he's got getting ready to come out on Impact Theory Comics that is called Hexagon, and that should be out on March 18th. So that's, what, 2 more weeks until that comes out. So that should be a good one. But anyway, guys, that's all I have for my comic book pull list this week. Do you guys want to take a walk around the shop, check everything out here, see what's behind me? Right behind me is where they have the, all the new comic books that come out for the week. But let's go ahead and take a look at some of the other things that we have here in the comic shop. We'll go ahead and I'll flip the camera around right there. You can kind of see, this is we're facing the front of the shop here, and my local comic book shop here is really awesome. It's very, very big, as you can see. You know, I know I kind of took a walk around here last week when when I did this for the first time. So let's go ahead and take a look around here. Like I said, you can see here at the front of the store. I'll show you. You know, hey, let's take a walk outside. We'll see how this is. Oh, look at that. That's my new work van. Anyway, guys, yeah, this is it right here. Bases, cards, and comics, man. It's really nice out here. It's kind of I wouldn't say it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's kind of in a nice secluded spot here, just off the freeway. It's very easy to find. But yeah, anyway, yeah, you come in here, and they right over here they've got the card room where they hold card tournaments here on the weekends. It's really cool. If you guys are into that kind of stuff, if you're ever in the area, here's like the tournament board. They have the schedule and everything where they do a lot of this stuff. It's really cool. And then yeah, like I said, over here is where they do they have they hold the actual tournaments. And on the weekends, I'm telling you, on the weekends, being in this place on the weekends, man, it gets crazy. Like, you can't even find a place to park out there. Like, I'm telling you, it goes nuts because people like this stuff. But yeah, the Magic tournaments and things like that, exactly. They have a lot of this, just different stuff here, play mats and things like that. Bunch of like the different, like, I believe these are like the paints for like some of the figures that they have, because like over here, over here they have like a lot of the Warhammer figures and things like that you can buy. They got these in the cases here. A lot of different ones. Like I said, I won't confess to know anything about most of this kinds of stuff, but yeah, all kinds of cool things here in the cases. Like even down here, I got some of the issues. Some old issues. There's some of the action figures and everything as well. Just like I said, a whole bunch of different cool stuff, man. Like when I get in here, you know what I mean? Like I wish I was rich so I could just afford all of this stuff, man. Because man, I'm telling you, especially like look at this. We got Lady Death there. That's pretty cool. Got some more Dragon Ball Z figures. Femme Fatale's Steampunk Lexi. We also got Punisher there. I think I was kind of showing those off a little bit last week. Yeah, I've got some Wonder Woman. Yeah, like I said, just even up here on top of the case, got all these different ones as well. I got posters up there. Like I said, whole bunch of stuff, man. Whole bunch of stuff. You guys, if you're ever here in the area, like I said, got some half-off comic books here. Going through the table, just got some of the different stuff set up. Some of the dollar comics right here where you can go and check out. They got some of the, the old True Believers and stuff in through here, and just different ones. This table over here, they just got some of the different books they have out here featured. Like I said, all. It's a pretty big store. Like you come over here, they got some of the trade paperbacks. Got some of those trade paperbacks there. And then more of like the Magic cards and things like that. I'm guessing these ones are all individually priced. So these are probably ones that are probably of high value, maybe more rare, different things like that. Like I said, I won't confess to know a whole lot when it comes to like all those card games like Magic and all that stuff. I don't know about all that stuff. But yeah, then we can get back over here. We got down this side. We got a bunch of the trade paperbacks. Here we got my mess and setup of stuff over here from where I'm filming at as well. But then let's go ahead and take a look right over here at the rack with all the new comics. You can go ahead and see. Got a bunch of like there's that Dryad. I got the I got the variant cover there. Got some more Iron Man. Ooh, issue number 3, guys. Ooh, have you guys been keeping up with that? Have you guys been keeping up with the Iron Man 2020? Man. Yeah, here's where we go. There's that King of Nowhere right there, the regular cover. I ended up getting, I got the Marazzo cover just because, they work together on doing Ice Cream Man. So I was like, hey, man, I'm a fan of Ice Cream Man. Why not? Why not? Yeah, got that Kiss Zombies, man. I should be picking those up for my buddy Kevin back home. Also they got some of these like the old school style spinner racks here, where they have a lot more of like the younger audience, like children's books and everything as well. Yeah, like I said, like when I was growing up, when I was growing up, see, those are the things that I bought. I bought comic books off of these things when I was growing up in the grocery store. That's what we, and they didn't even come with bags and boards. They were all just floppy on there. They probably ruined them. Probably drove down the resale value of our comic books, right? Yeah, I'm just kidding. You guys, I'm not a collector. I'm a reader. But anyway, got more books over here. Ooh, we got that Strange Academy. I already seen some of these books are have gone up in value, or there's price, man, and speculators, man. And look at the Red Sonja covers. How can you ever deny that? That's one thing that Dynamite definitely does good is their all their covers that they do. We also got the Marked that just came out today. I believe, is this issue 5 already? Issue 5 of the Marked. I believe that series is over now. I need to actually go through and read the Marked again, because I think I read the first 2 issues and I need to review the next ones. There's that Mercy right there that Black Angus Reviews was talking about right there. Mirka Andolfo's Mercy. More of those dollar comics, man. If you guys, if you're just getting into comics, you don't know what to pick up, you want to save some money, check out these dollar comics because they're really cool. Because you essentially get a classic story for only $1, right? And isn't that the stuff that everybody wants anyway? Is the classic stuff. We've also got some of these other. Now, I could be mistaken, but I think they released this on a True Believers not too long ago. I think it was when last year during Captain Marvel. Got some more the Avengers, the True Believers. Again, only dollar issues, and occasionally I think Dynamite does some. I think Image does some of these dollar comics. Whenever you want to check out some of those things, so you can still find some good deals out there as well. Got that Strange Academy, that new series coming out, and I got to be honest with you guys, I'm not the slightest bit thrilled about Strange Academy or anything like that. And you can see behind me, that's behind me where they got, this is like all the Marvel books. I guess I should take you guys, show you a little bit more. Like I said, they got the Marvel stuff starting right there. You can see basically it goes all the way down there to the corner, and then right down there is where it starts the DC and then wraps around into some of the indies. But they have some of the indies right here as well, the Image comics, which I don't know. Does Image really count as indie these days? I mean, they've been around for a while, so I don't know. Maybe we need to start calling them the Big Three. You think? I don't know. Maybe so. Then we got some of the Dark Horse comics over here, and guys, I'm telling you, like this one right here. I'll tell you right here. This book right here, Everything, awesome. I love this book. Everything is a great one. They're getting ready to start that series back up here pretty soon. Got that Cobra Kai for the second series, for the second story arc. But yeah, I got a bunch of the Dark Horse books, and got some of the like the hardcover trade paperbacks and things over here as well. Some of the Marvel, some of the DC, some of the stuff I'm telling you, man, like if it was me, like I would own a lot of those things. So I just have them to read. You know what I mean? But most of the comics I have, I've actually read. I wouldn't just let them hang out and and all that kinds of stuff. But yeah, then over here, like I said, it starts in the back corner. Got some more of like the indie books. This is where a lot of the books that I like end up coming to after their week. Where they come and wait to be sold over here, man. I like it. This is right up my alley, man. We got the Vault comics over here. We got some of the Valiants. They're all kind of mixed in here, man. You got the some of the Aftershock comics, man. Like, I don't know, man. I'm sure you guys know how it is, man. If you guys are into the comic scene, you know how it is. You start off reading the superhero comics, all those DC and Marvel books that are also great, and then all of a sudden, what happens, man? You pick up that first indie. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't pick up your indie comic book, because then you're going to go down the indie rabbit hole. You're going to start wanting to buy all these indie books, and then you're not going to be able to give up your Spider-Man. And dude, I'm telling you, don't do it. It's just like I try to tell people about cycling. You guys know I'm a cyclist too, man. Like, don't do it. If you have a friend who's wanting to do things good for their health, they're wanting to be more healthy and get a bicycle and start riding it, don't do it. Tell them not to do it. It's too expensive. It's too expensive to do those kinds of things. Tell them to just eat a salad and go for a walk. No, don't even do that, because as a cyclist, I know I've lost many friends to running. Yeah, many of my friends have become runners too, so it's bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. But here, ooh, you gotta check this out. They got the shirts here, but then here, they got my homie right here. Oh, you will be. You will be. Anyway, you got, come on. Yoda is, yes, this is live, Fanjecture. This is all live. Here's showing off my local comic book shop, guys. And here, they got these things right here. They got this guy that does these hats. And, oh, I know. Look at that Punisher one. That's sick, right? They've had some good ones in here. Look at that Goku. Bam! Look at that, son. He's got some pretty tight ones. I like that. Like even that Batman one there is pretty tight. Oh, they've sold some of them, because there was one I seen here that I wanted to buy to do for a giveaway for you guys here on the channel. I was gonna do it, but yeah, they've got some pretty nice hats in there, man. This guy does. I think he's probably got like stencils that he does for some of them. But hey, man, regardless, doing some of the work that he's doing on these things is pretty badass. But yeah. Anyway, I'm going to find some crackhead to break into Trent's studio and swipe that Venom poster. All right. Yeah, the one I have on my wall. That's funny. I'd probably get that Goku hat. Yeah. That Goku hat was that Goku hat's actually pretty tight, and you guys know I'm Dragon Ball Z fan. So yeah, guys, that's really that's it. That's my local comic shop, man. Great place. Like I said, if you're ever in the area, Bases Cards and Comics right here in Lancaster, California. You should make sure that you go a little walk around the shop. Let me know down in the comments below what you guys thought about this. I hope you're all having a good day. Make sure you stay here tuned to the channel. Make sure you subscribe and all that stuff. I'm gonna have some more comic book reviews coming your guys' way very soon. Also, don't forget, I see in the chat here is Fanjecture. Make sure you go check out Fanjecture's channel tonight at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 6 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be going over and voting for the best of the 2010s Pixar films. I hope you all have a very good day. Make sure you tune in for that. But yeah, like I said, that's all I've got. Thank you all so much for tuning into the Second Street Marvel today. If you haven't already, please make sure you're subscribed. Click the little bell and all of that good stuff. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, feel free to give it a thumbs down, although that's just weird. I'm just presenting you all my comic book pullets and showing you around my comic shop. Don't be that guy. But anyway, while you're at it, make sure that you share it with a friend and invite them to come hang out with us here on the Second Street Marvel. You all have a very good day. Have a great rest of your week, and we'll see you in the next video. Later.